1812. The largest army in human history crosses into Russia. 685,000 soldiers. One man's dream, total control of Europe. Napoleon Bonaparte stands 90 kilometers from Moscow, and this time, he doesn't stop. What if Napoleon conquered Russia? Today, the full scenario. Stay until the end. The last fact will change how you see the modern world. In real history, Napoleon made 3 fatal mistakes. June 1812. He invaded Russia with 685,000 men, the largest army ever assembled. But Russia didn't fight back. They ran, burning everything behind them. Scorched earth. September 7th, Battle of Borodino. 73,000 dead in a single day. Napoleon won, but didn't destroy the Russian army. First mistake. He entered Moscow on September 14th. The city was empty and burning. He waited 35 days for peace talks that never came. Second mistake. October 19th, he retreated. Winter destroyed his army. Only 100,000 soldiers made it home alive. Third mistake. Remove these 3 mistakes and history is completely different. The alternative scenario begins here. September 7th, Borodino. Napoleon uses his full imperial guard, 20,000 elite soldiers. In real history, he held them back. This time, he unleashes them. The Russian army is surrounded. General Kutuzov is captured. 120,000 Russian soldiers surrender. September 14th, Napoleon enters Moscow. The city is intact, not burning. Tsar Alexander's family is inside the Kremlin. Napoleon takes them prisoner. Now Alexander has no choice. His army is destroyed. His family is captured. His capital is occupied. October 1st, 1812. Russia signs the Treaty of Moscow. Napoleon controls everything from Portugal to the Ural Mountains. Napoleon's empire now covers 5 million square kilometers, 70 million people under French control. Russia is divided. Western Russia becomes a French satellite state. Poland is restored. 4 million Poles celebrate in the streets. Finland, Ukraine, Belarus, new puppet kingdoms. Britain stands alone. No Russian ally, no Eastern Front. The Royal Navy controls the seas, but cannot invade France alone. In Paris, Napoleon declares himself Emperor of the West, a new Roman Empire, from the Atlantic Ocean to the Ural Mountains. But 4,000 kilometers away, in St. Petersburg, Tsar Alexander sits in his palace, and he is planning something. Russia didn't surrender mentally, only on paper. 1813. 300,000 Russian guerrilla fighters appear across occupied territories. They cut French supply lines. French soldiers disappear in forests. Every week, 2,000 casualties without a single battle. Simultaneously, Britain makes a move. They secretly fund Russian resistance. 50 million gold pounds shipped through Sweden. New weapons, new ammunition, and then the biggest shock. Prussia and Austria switch sides. They were Napoleon's allies, but now they smell weakness. Napoleon faces war on 3 fronts: Russia, Britain, Central Europe. His army is stretched across 4,000 kilometers. 1814. The world is watching. United States President Madison makes a decision. America declares trade war on France. French ports are blocked. Napoleon's economy loses 30% in 1 year. The Ottoman Empire sees its chance. They attack French-controlled Egypt. Napoleon sends 40,000 soldiers south. Another front, another drain. In Paris, food prices triple. Bread riots in the streets. The same people who cheered Napoleon in 1804 now burn his portraits. Spain, which Napoleon conquered in 1808, rises again. 500,000 Spanish rebels tie down 200,000 French soldiers. Napoleon controls the map, but he is losing the war of people. 1815. Napoleon is 45 years old. 3 years of fighting on every border. His marshals are exhausted. His treasury is empty. General Ney secretly meets British diplomats in Brussels. 20 of Napoleon's top generals sign a letter. The war must end. March 1815. Napoleon receives the letter. He executes 2 generals as traitors. The other 18 go silent, but remember, then the final blow. Battle of Leipzig. 500,000 soldiers clash. 3 days of fighting. Napoleon loses 100,000 men. He escapes with 60,000. The empire begins to collapse. Italy declares independence. Holland breaks free. Spain expels the last French soldiers. Napoleon retreats to Paris with what remains of his army. The city he once ruled as a god now looks at him like a stranger. April 1816. Napoleon signs his abdication. He is sent to St. Helena Island in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean, 6,000 kilometers from Paris. But here is the difference from real history. In our scenario, Napoleon ruled 4 extra years, 4 years of total European domination. But here is the difference from real history. In our scenario, Napoleon ruled 4 extra years, 4 years of total European domination. The map of Europe in 1816 looks completely different. Poland exists as an independent nation, 30 million people. Russia is weakened by 20 years of war. Germany is fragmented into 30 small states. The Ottoman Empire absorbed Egypt and Greece. And the most important change, the United States, isolated from European chaos, grows faster than in any other timeline. By 1850, America is the world's largest economy, 50 years earlier than in real history. In real world, Second World War killed 70 million people. In this scenario, Napoleon's wars killed 80 million. A world without internet, without modern medicine, without freedom. One question remains. If Napoleon had conquered Russia, would Europe look more like the world we live in today, or something completely unrecognizable? Write in the comments, could Napoleon have held the empire together? And subscribe. In 2 days, we break down the next scenario.